Hey, how's it going? I'm Josh from 91 Tech, and today we're going to be taking a really quick look at this cool new iPhone I got here. Now, I know I said I was done with the 4S videos for a while, but I just got my hands on this and I really want to show it to you guys. It was given to me from a family friend who didn't need it anymore, and so yeah, I just wanted to show it off. I can assure you all that I will be having a couple iPhone 5 videos coming later this week, so no worries. Anyways, this iPhone 4S is running iOS 8.2. It's 16 gigabytes and is in basically flawless condition. It had been in an OtterBox case for literally its entire life. It really looks brand new. This phone had been just sitting doing nothing for about 3 years. It wasn't even charged in that time. Now, just looking at the home screen, you'll probably notice that the music icon on the bottom right is pink instead of the white one we have now, and that's because this is on an old version of iOS 8, being 8.2. Apple actually changed the icon in iOS 8.4, and personally, I actually much prefer the old one. I'm not sure why they decided to change it. For the most part, iOS 8 looks extremely similar to iOS 9, although there are a few differences here and there. The multitasker still has the same format as iOS 7, and what's interesting is that it actually has a place for contacts on the top above your apps. I think this is really cool. What's really funny is if you go into software updates and settings, it actually shows iOS 8.3. It must have been downloaded over the air the last time this phone was turned on, which is crazy. I'm not going to try to update it to see what happens, as I don't know if it'll actually work, but it's pretty neat to see. Probably the best thing about this for us is how surprisingly fluid it is on iOS 8. It isn't mind-blowing by any means, but going from iOS 9 to iOS 8 is a world of difference. This is how the 4S should have stayed, but unfortunately, of course, this isn't the case. You've probably seen my video on how Apple killed the iPhone 4S, and it's interesting to see how things could have gone differently if Apple hadn't updated the 4S. It's, relatively fast and definitely usable on iOS 8, something that really can't be said for iOS 9. Even Spotlight search is actually fairly fast on this thing, which is crazy. Going into the camera app, the fonts are a little bit different than from what we see now. The control center still looks like what it looked like on iOS 7 and iOS 9. Notifications are exactly the same as iOS 9, and overall it's really not that much different from what iOS 9 is, except way faster. And so, that kind of raises a question as to why iOS 9 slowed down this phone so much. It really didn't bring a whole lot of new changes to the table. When it comes to app support on this 4S, it can download latest compatible versions of apps. So for example, YouTube, it can only download the latest compatible version, which luckily is only from 2017 because iOS 8 was just recently dropped support for. So the 4S is still pretty modern on iOS 8. You can get basically very close to the newest versions of apps. Most apps haven't changed a whole lot in the past few months, and it's kind of cool to see. Now, what I will say here is that you can actually downgrade your iPhone 4S to iOS 8, and if you guys would like to see a video on how to do that, let me know. Of course, you can also downgrade to iOS 6, which is much easier to do, and I say it in every single video, but link is in the description below if you're interested. Condition wise, again, this 4S is basically flawless. All the buttons work, the home button works, there's no cracks on the back, no scratches. This thing is literally perfect. It's a little bit dirty from, years of use. It's a little bit worn on the edges, like you can tell that it's been used. But overall, this is easily the best condition iPhone 4 or 4S that I have. And honestly, I think that's it for this video. There wasn't a lot to say. All I really want to push here is how fast it is compared to iOS 9. It really feels like a decent iPhone on iOS 8, which is crazy. Also guys, I do know the video before, using the iPhone 4S in 2018, that video did get 1,000 likes. I said if it got 1,000 likes, I would live with it for an entire week. So that is gonna happen. It's not gonna happen right now because I do have some things coming up I need a phone for, but in a few weeks hopefully I'll be able to do that for you guys, and while I'm not looking forward to it, it should definitely be interesting. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry for the short one, just wanted to throw this out here. Like this video if you found it interesting, and subscribe for more content just like this. Comment your thoughts down below. What do you think of that music icon? Kind of a random question, but do you like the new one we have now, or do you like the old pink one? Let me know. I'm Josh from 91 Tech, and without further ado, I will see you all next time.